just starting off with the Nivea Man Cooling Post Shave Balm, and it's just going to help my foundation last longer. And once it starts getting tacky, I'm going to go ahead and put my primer over it just so that way it can last longer. Now I'm just taking the Smashbox Photo Finish primer, and I'm just going to be applying that all over the places where I'm really oily, which is just my T-zone. And once I've just put that on, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the rest of my face. Then taking the e.l.f. primer, this is a tone adjusting face primer, which is just going to help even out my skin tone. And then taking my Anastasia concealer at 1.5, I'm going to be cleaning around my eyebrows just to make them look more defined. And then just taking the beauty sponge from BH Cosmetics, I'm going to be blending out the concealer. Here I'm just taking the NYX Dark Circle Corrector and applying it only where my dark circles are at, just so that way it can cover any darkness or any blue tones that I have under my eyes. And once again, taking that beauty sponge, I'm going to go ahead and blend it all together. And you want to make sure that when you're blending it out, you want to make sure that you're dabbing on it instead of dragging. Now I'm going to take the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced and applying it with the oval brush from the company My Makeup Brush Set. Now I'm going to brighten up my under eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the color Sand Sable. And also remember to do the pounding motions instead of the dragging, because you don't want to move your product around. I'm also taking the remainder of the product and putting it on my chin, down the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead. Now I'm just taking the Sephora 8-Hour Mattifying Powder and setting my foundation and concealer. Now I'm just taking a spoolie from Morphe and brushing out my eyebrows. Now to contour, I'm using the Morphe Contour Palette in 9C, using this BH Cosmetics brush in the number 126, and I'm just going to go ahead and take it from the top of my ear down to like kind of halfway of my cheeks, or like my cheekbone kind of. I don't know if that kind of makes sense, but just down and like in a straight line. And then also taking that same warm shade and going up to like my temples, just so that way it can look just kind of contoured. I'm not going to take it all the way to my forehead, because then it's just going to make my forehead look smaller. And then just to kind of clean my contour, I'm going to take this kind of light yellow powder and just cleaning around the edges of the contour. And now to contour my nose, I'm also taking the same warm shade I used from the contour palette and use the brush or handle from my makeup brush set and just taking it down the side of my nose to make my nose appear thinner. And then now, just to diffuse the line, I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics brush number in 126, the one I just used to contour my face as well. And now, just to bronze up my face, I'm going in with the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula and the color Bronzer, and I'm just gonna bronze my face and bring some color back into my face. And I'm also kind of applying it like all over my face just so I can kind of just make myself look more bronzed in a way. And since I will be wearing a matte lip, I'm going to apply some of the Vaseline Lip Therapy in Rosy Lips. Now for my eyes, I'm just taking this brush from Royal and Long Nickel and using the Milani eyeshadow in Bella White and just applying that all over my lid. And I'm also putting it in my inner corner just to brighten up my eye and make my eyes look more awake. Again, using another Milani eyeshadow in the color Bella Cappuccino, and I'm going to use the same crease brush I just used right now and apply it just only in my crease just to make my eyes look more defined. And I'm also taking the color all the way in just so that way again I can make my eyes look more defined. Here I just went back in with the Bella White and just applying it inside my inner corner and then going back in with the crease brush with no more product, just the same product that was already on the brush and just blending it a little bit more. Again, I'm taking the Milani eyeshadow and this one is in Bella Champagne and just applying it on my lids. I was having a little trouble picking up the color with this brush, so I decided to go in with another brush by e.l.f. This is the eyeshadow brush, and that one helped me a little bit more to pick on the color. Then doing the same thing to my other eye, pecking on the color. Then I go back in with the crease brush that I used with the Bella Cappuccino, and I'm just going to blend the lines between the shimmery eyeshadow and the crease shadow. Now for my bottom lash line, I'm going to take this e.l.f. contour brush and with this NYC bronzer and Sunny, and just applying it to the bottom lash line just to kind of smoke it out a little bit, not too much, just to give it some kind of definition under my eyes. Now taking a Morphe tapered crease brush, I'm getting some of the Bella Cappuccino and blending out the bottom lash line. Now I'm taking this eyeshadow in Sultry from the Nude Tude palette by the Balm Cosmetics and using a flat eyeliner brush from BH Cosmetics and just getting some of that shadow in Sleek, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply it as eyeliner, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a wing with the eyeshadow. And I'm also trying to get it as close as possible to my lash line because I don't want to have like a big wing or nothing like that. I just want something really natural kind of look. I don't want something bold. Now going back in with Sleek and the flat brush, I'm going to go ahead and put it as close as possible to my bottom lash line to make it appear defined. Now I'm going in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in Blackest Black and just applying a couple of coats to my lashes. Now I'm just removing some eyeshadow that kind of fell and also adding some of the mascara to my bottom lashes. Now going in with this blush by Milani and Luminoso and this blush brush from BH Cosmetics, I'm going to be applying that to my cheeks to bring in some color. Now using my Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to be taking Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop and taking this large dual fiber blending brush and applying it to the high points of my cheeks. Using this small shadow brush, I'm taking Prosecco Pop and highlighting the bridge of my nose, and then I'm using my finger to blend it out. And then of course I went back in with more Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop and adding some more highlight. Now I'm taking the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and taking out some of that excess gel and applying it to my eyebrows. Then I go back in with Luminoso and just blending everything together. For my lips, I'm using ColourPop Matte Lipstick in Bianca. Then I'm trying to make it look kind of metallic. I don't want to make it look flat and just matte. I want for it to have a little bit of shimmer. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of the Bella Champagne eyeshadow and just dabbing it on so that way it can look metallic and stuff. Then I end up getting the BH Cosmetics Foil Eyes eyeshadow palette, and then I go in with the bronze color, and as well I dab it on. And that's it. That's the finished look. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is my first video, so I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.